Canada, I'm finally coming back to my motherland. September 7th, I'm going to Toronto. September 8th, Winnipeg. Get your tickets now at ChristinaPOnline.com. Whoop, whoop. This week on Your Mom's House, can I tell you I had a stupid thought? I would like to share my stupid thought with you and see if it resonates. Many.
What are they?
Yeah. Okay. What's wrong with you, bitch?
How come you don't look as hot as you did when you were 20?
Would you be mad if I got a drum kit in the house?
Yeah.
Welcome to Your Mom's House.
Saatva Mattress Company. I absolutely love them. I sleep on a Saatva mattress every night. My children do. Even in our guest room at Casa de Segura, we have a Saatva mattress. People are like, really, Christina? Yes, I love them. They're soft. They're comfortable. They're plush. They're made in the USA, organic cotton. And the best part is you don't have to deal with salespeople. Is there anything worse than a salesperson? You just order it online. They set up the delivery. They come take away your old mattress for a nominal fee. And boom, you got the best mattress ever. And they're just amazing. And I can't recommend it enough. 90-day in-home trial. If you don't like it, send it back. But I doubt that's going to happen. So do yourself a favor. Get yourself a kick-ass mattress. Saatva.com/theshit for $200 off your next purchase, courtesy of us. Saatva.com/theshit. The next time you go to look at Saatva mattresses, go buy one. Do yourself a favor. You deserve it.
What do you think about Hitler?
Here we are. Welcome to the program. It's another episode of Your Mom's House Pomcast. And I'm very excited for today. We got some fun things to show you guys. Jean, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I had a good lunch. I'm satisfied. I'm happy with that. I'm feeling a little fat these days, but other than that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I kind of blew it out in the last few weeks. And
how'd you blow it out, you think?
Self-loathing spiral.
Yeah, that happens.
I was drinking on the road, eating late night, and just being an asshole, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoying myself. Which you can't even do in your 40s. You can't really enjoy yourself a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like late night dinners, no bueno.
They really
usually
aren't
don't
good.
eat at night. Can't do it.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Want to. Can't.
Shouldn't.
Sometimes I make myself go to bed with hunger pains.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's the only way that you're not a fat fuck.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
That's what you do as you get older.
Or just like some turkey, slices of turkey.
You just go, it's time to suffer a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
you got to suffer. You just cannot have fun all the time.
Yeah.
Because actually...
You want to suffer or you want a seatbelt extender on a flight? You know?
Yeah, and I was going to tell you, we had thick crusted pizza a while ago, and that was the beginning of the end for me, because I have been abstaining from doing that. I loved it so much.
Really?
That I've been thinking about thick crusted... What do they call that style?
Chicago deep dish, or that one place called it Sicilian.
So good.
Yeah.
With all the pep on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in heaven, and I usually hated it. And now I can't stop thinking about it, but I'm not going to be a fat fuck and go back.
I do not like it.
You still?
No, I like thin crust.
You're still thin crusty.
Yeah.
And what kind of tops are you getting on there?
I'm pretty simple, man. I'm a simple guy. Meat, I just like pep.
Sausage too?
Sometimes, but I prefer pep.
I like peps.
I'll do a gourmet every once in a while. That can really get me. Some mix of it has prosciutto and some ricotta, and then some, truffle oil is that, like that kind of thing. But mostly I'm a pep guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like pep.
But I can also go a year without pizza and don't care. I don't pizza's not on my gotta have list.
I dream about it a lot. I would eat it every day if I could.
I would be
much
more frustrated to not get my hands on a burger every once in a while.
That's true. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a hard choice.
Cheeseburger.
Burgers.
Many French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point, James.
Yep. What do you say we get going? You want to do the opener here?
I would love to do it.
Let's party.
Okay. God damn it, Tom. You fucker.
That's a good hit.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
So,
Nadav,
What?
did you know about that opening clip?
I did not know. Don't do this. Please, no.
Just for that
Oh
opening
my
clip.
God.
You're supposed to be in charge. You know I don't like puke. This is for you. You get a new pair of Jew broads.
Oh, I'm about to throw up.
Oh my God.
ugh.
Disgusting.
You get
Yeah.
it.
You earned yourself a puke clip.
For what?
Excuse me. Right before we were shooting something, you were talking about blowing a nameless member of the staff. I mean, what do you think?
I wasn't.
My thing wasn't. Oh, which of the ladies would I go down on here to get them? I wasn't like, I'm gonna eat one of the staff's pussy.
You're taking this entirely out of context.
Did you hear me say that? Was I like, I don't know, one of the females here will get their pussies licked up by me?
No. Annie came to me and said, it's a Hunger Games scenario.
Yeah, I know.
Every man for himself. How are you going to get out? And I think of my two children, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to suck some D's.
Jesus Christ.
And I said I would find the strongest male.
I would find the
I would figure out
strongest
who's
male.
going to kill the most for me, suck his D, get him to be into me. We kill everybody.
You're talking about it like there's all these people who you don't know who they are. You know everybody's name.
I know, but I'm not there yet. I'm coming up with a plan first. Here's what I like to do first, the form, and then I will fill it in with
Okay.
the actual components. That's how I'm doing theory first, and then I'll go and apply the theory.
Okay.
It's a really good, you know what it
And then
reminded
you
me
referred
of?
to me as an old man that hangs out here. Like,
not
you
what
don't
I
think I could
said.
kill people on the staff.
I said that I have, when I'm taking into consideration which
Yeah.
males I will be buddying up to,
Yeah. Which males? Uh-huh.
because the males can kill me first. We know that. I'm physically inferior. You guys will murder me.
Sure. Yeah.
So I have to use my sexual prowess,
Yes.
and I would figure out who was the best killer. And I do think it is you.
Whose clit will I be flicking with my tongue here? I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is not an excuse to give beaches to anybody. I
Yeah.
don't want to be doing that,
Sure.
Tom. But if my survival depends on it,
Yeah.
then I will do that.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you all the best in your dick sucking activities.
Have you ever coughed so hard from pot that you puked it?
Yes. Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
When?
Years ago. Yeah. I've had some pretty rough coughing fits. I used to just go to bed every night after taking bong rips, you know. that was my process for like 4 years. Yeah, we'd
It's a good
smoke, and then it
process.
was like, now bong rips. Smoke bowls, joints, and then it's like, let's hit the bong. Yeah. Big ones, yeah. Yeah, if you smoke, it's happened. If you're ever a heavy smoker, I was.
Nadav,
I
you
was
puked
Yeah, I can confirm I don't smoke pipes I don't smoke bongs anymore because of that.
because of the puke factor?
Yeah.
You just coughed so
Well,
hard.
because it just gets too deep. It gets too deep and you can't get it out unless, the puke just rises everything out of you.
It gets gnarly.
Joints only, baby.
It gets real gnarly.
know that. I'm glad I didn't get into bong rips then, you know?
Wow.
Do you remember those
Oof.
guys in college? I don't know if you guys did this where you went to school, but in SF, there would be like those ultimate hippie stoners that would get the 6-foot bongs And then like some other fucking loser would have to light it at the very end,
yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, dude, he's gonna do it!"
It's gotten
and then you
so
go
much
watch
more.
It. So fun.
Yeah, he's been that guy before.
You've been that loser, the
Hell yeah.
lighter guy, or the 6-foot inhaler.
I've been
Both.
both of those.
Of course.
It's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fun as shit to watch a guy do that. It was really
fun
fun.
as shit to do it, dude.
Yeah.
If as long as you don't puke.
Now the toys have evolved so much for getting weed. You know, like
I bet.
there's like fireless, like they heat the weed, and there's these like volcanoes, and dab kits and everything. Like it's just like it's a whole other world.
I have a stupid question,
I've
Dom.
graduated too far
Yes,
past
Christina?
Since you're a pot aficionado, why does the 6-foot bong get you higher?
Because it like got more smoke and stuff. So like there's more room for more smoke. And so
Gotcha.
imagine getting 6 feet of smoke versus 1 foot of smoke.
Plus, it's just like it's commitment to the game.
So funny.
It's like you're really in. Your toys are bigger. You know, you got better toys.
Yeah, it's two-handed.
Can you Google a video of somebody doing it? I just feel like seeing a dumb hippie doing like a 6-foot bong rip. It really does remind me of good times, simpler times, you know?
Yeah.
That and like hacky sack. So stupid.
Dabbing off a 6-foot bong.
Brew a 22-foot bong.
Yeah. There we go. There it is.
Wow. I don't know what makes my pussy drier, the 6-foot bong or the Oculus.
Well, you know it's cool.
Maybe both.
I got to work. I got to work today, and Ryan gave me. He gave me an adapter
Fucking
to
Ryan.
play golf on it. Like it's a whole stick that you put the remote into. Fucking cool as shit, man.
We're going to hook you up with a bunch of cool adapters.
Yeah.
One for guns.
By the way, have those waiting for me when I get back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's,
I don't like that Ryan's enabling you
I want everyone to enable
to be
me.
a dork.
Yeah.
Nerd alert.
I wonder whose pussy I would eat here first.
That's you're looking at this from the wrong.
Which girl would I be able to go down on?
Babe, it's not like that was the primary. The primary focus was to manipulate.
There are different females on staff.
Babe,
Not sure of all their names. There's a few of them, but
I was going to manipulate.
no, I'm going to manipulate them too. I'm going to be
It
like,
was like, can I tell you something,
hey, my
babe?
tongue's all up in your puss. What are you going to do now?
Can I tell you what it reminded me of?
Yes.
I immediately went to your chili scenario.
Yeah.
Where you're like, because when he's like, the only way we can get out of here is by killing. And I was like, that reminds me of Chili's. And that's why I went to Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
It's the only way to get out.
you gotta play the game. It's chess, not checkers, right? Yeah. You know who I bet would be a great person to consult with on this?
Who?
This gentleman,
I
Bryan
achieved
Johnson.
a world record in reducing
Fuck
my
yeah.
epidemic age. I've slowed my rate of aging by 24%. It's
crazy.
50 perfect biomarkers, 100 biomarkers that are less than my chronological age. My body runs 3 degrees cooler than average. And all these things happened because I empowered my organs to express what they wanted instead of my mind tyrannically overpowering the well-being of everything else about me to get its purpose. To me, the first step in imagining becoming a better human for me was putting my mind in check because it was running wild and it was ruining so much of what I cared about in life.
Well, if you're listening, that is Bryan Johnson, entrepreneur, venture capitalist, writer, and author. He is the founder and CEO of Kernel, a company that can monitor and record brain activity, and OS Fund, a venture capital firm that invests in early stage science and technology companies. This is what him obviously revealing what he's doing to slow down his aging process. He's pretty obsessed with it. He claims to have slowed his aging rate by 24%.
My team and I make recipes, and we try to create the perfect diet. So I consume 2,150 calories a day, and we try to make every single calorie perfectly suited for my body. Don't waste a single thing. And so this represents all of our scientific work, all evidence-based medicine. We try to have zero guesswork. It's all based upon hundreds of measurements from my body that generate the data, look at that through evidence-based medicine, and we then formulate these recipes. My conscious mind is never consulted about what it wants to eat. My body does. So these measurements ask my liver and my heart and my DNA methylation that they need to thrive as biological processes and organs in my body. And it generates data. It says, I'm happy in this way and I'm sad in these ways.
Wow. I mean, this, by the way, I'd rather die so much younger than go through this every day.
It looks like all the joy is sucked out of his life. But so I've been
2150 calories.
I've been watching him on TikTok, and he has claimed that he's reversed his aging by 4 years, and that there's no joy, there's no fun, there's no sun.
Seem like it.
And he's like, I don't consume alcohol because it's too calorically expensive.
Of course.
I have 2,150 calories a day.
I mean, yeah, you can
and
see
you're like,
it.
gosh, what a life.
He also seems like a fucking rough boss. You know that working for this guy is...
Yeah. He's type A all the way.
Oh, but it's worse than that. It's worse than that. Feels like a very LA boss. You know, there's these guys that are just like, they're in their own world. This guy's in his own fucking world. It's not really reality. He doesn't know how to, play well with others. This is just, you do what he wants to do.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Is obsessive, which is good to be like the CEO of something.
Sure.
Can I tell you what I really like about this? So he's spending like $1 million. What is it? Like, I forget, some absurd amount of money to stay forever young years. Like $1 million a day, or I don't know if it's $1 million a day. But anyway, what I like that he's doing is he's spending all his time and money to figure this shit out, and then we benefit from it later. Like, let this lunatic suffer.
Well, we'll benefit from it after we're dead. It'll be probably for the next generation.
Yeah, but that's cool. I like that millionaires are putting their money to this wacky stuff. This would drive me to suicide.
The reason why I take 100 pills a day is if the budget is 2,000 calories a day and the objective is perfect nutrition and it's vegan, this is what keeps my body in that perfect state. And so this is why a lot of people who do try to go vegan or do caloric restriction fail, is because their body's missing critical, important pieces of nutrition. So this is what I did, is I put myself on this, I call this my autonomous self. It's at 2,000 calories a day, an hour of exercise a day, it's vegan, I just let my body run. So look at muscle mass, body fat, and I measure all these things, full body MRI, of fat, of liver, and then we say, how is this doing? And it's working. Like, it basically has tuned my body to near perfect health.
Wow.
Okay, how much is he, what is his actual age? Do we know? Like, how old is he? How many spins around?
He's like 40 something, I want to say.
Well,
45.
He's 45. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, his skin does look good.
Yeah, his skin looks great.
Really good.
Yeah. The guy takes care of himself. What's he wearing in that first one? Is that a bondage outfit? Oh, okay. What's Bryan's net worth? What type of psycho are we talking about here? What level? Because I bet it's
so interesting.
Probably up there, right?
400 million.
That's some money.
Damn.
That's real money.
What do you think is going on here? Is this like he's afraid of death and dying?
Probably to a degree. And it's fun when you have probably that much money to just pick an obsession and go all in, because you can just fund it. You can fund it like you want to, hey, I want to open a restaurant. I want to do it. Like, he's just funding what fascinates him, which is staying young and healthy, Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, also, but I don't know, how do you come up with the term, I'm 4 years younger than my, what does that mean?
He's saying that he's actually reversed the aging process in him.
Yeah, but anyone can make that claim.
Organs are whatever X amount.
But compared to what?
As compared to before his process, I guess, or the average.
That's the part that isn't really clear.
Of course. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Look, he thinks he's doing it, so he's doing it.
Is this guy married?
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
You know what? I feel like he's the kind of guy that doesn't like girls' fluids on him. He would be like, get your disgusting body away from me.
Does it say? Oh, yeah, there he is. That's just like me with my Oculus on. Go ahead.
There you are.
Maybe I will like him.
Oh, he's from Utah. Mormons went to Brigham Young.
Yeah.
No, I don't see a wife. No.
Scroll.
No, I don't know who this guy is.
Okay.
He's got a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, a lot of money.
A lot of time, a lot of money to do this
being
stuff.
Acquired
Personal life. He has 3 children.
There you go.
John was raised by a member of the Church of Latter-day Saints. He is a pilot.
Yeah.
He is a pilot. He's climbing Kilimanjaro.
Yeah. He's doing cool fucking super rich guy stuff.
But he doesn't say he's married.
It doesn't. No.
I don't think a wife can tolerate this shit.
Oh, that's a cool headline. Tech mogul Bryan Johnson, who spends $2 million a year for 18-year-old body, cheated and dumped fiance after she got breast cancer. Lawsuit?
What?
How's that a lawsuit, though? Like, It might just be a story, but how is that a lawsuit? Keep scrolling. Dumped his fiance while she was undergoing breast cancer treatments. He made headlines with his pricey regimen of exercise, special diet. Even hooked up to a machine that counts the number of his nighttime erections.
That's so great.
But his former flame, TV actress Taryn Southern, alleged in a complaint that the multimillionaire forced her to accept his philandering lifestyle and kicked her out of their Los Angeles home after her cancer diagnosis. Yeah, cancer diagnosis is a bummer.
Yeah.
She claims he was manipulative and controlling during their 3-year relationship. He, in turn, accuses her of attempting to extort him by threatening to make outlandish, salacious allegations about him in public forums unless he paid her exorbitant demands, according to a separate filing. When reached by the Post, a lawyer for Southern declined to comment. Southern, who has made guest appearances on Rules of Engagement, New Girl, and American Dad, moved in with Johnson 4 months after they first met. In March, they got engaged of 18, but the romance with the divorced fitness nut turned rocky. He pressured her into letting him have sex with other women. That's cool. That's not abnormal.
Big deal. 400 million.
Yeah. She also alleged Johnson had flings with more than a dozen women. So Johnson also made his fortune by selling payment processing firm Brainware to eBay for $800 million in cash. That's some real fucking checks there. Scroll. Johnson claimed he needed to know her past exploits. He was concerned about suffering any reputational risk as a result of her having sex with or been with other men. Yeah, all this is adding up. Okay, keep scrolling.
Hold on. Go up again. This is interesting. We were talking about the worst boss ever.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
up more. His fanatical insistence on privacy required Southern to communicate with him only via the private messenger app Signal, where he could set messages to disappear in order to limit records of his communications.
That is tight. Dude.
Wow. Number
That's
of
dope.
burner phones. This guy is other level.
Scroll. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, there he is. This guy's great.
Okay, she helped Johnson with the development and marketing of his personal brand. Yeah, sure. This is when you're trying to get your money. You're like, I helped develop his brand. Okay. Look at him. He looks great. Let the guy live. Johnson had agreed to provide lifelong financial support. Oh, this is where the lawsuit comes in. Then she got breast cancer. She became a net negative. And a bad deal for him. He described her as a business term.
Oh my God. And by the way, if she is going through cancer treatment, it's not a lot of scratch to him. He's got 400 million.
Yeah.
Like,
So wait,
guys,
as part of this couple separation, the lawsuit alleges that Johnson breached an express oral or implied agreement whereby he would pay $149,000 toward her living and moving expenses in exchange for her promise to start looking for a new place to live as soon as possible. That's not that much money for him to do that. He should definitely pay that. You know what I mean? It doesn't say like $149 a month. It's just like, here's your check, go. In court papers, Johnson's lawyer accused her of violating the terms of the written contract. Now on at least her third set of lawyers. Oh yeah, she's not going to win this, man.
No, he's, oh, look at all that blood.
Jesus.
Look at those vials.
That's what I'm saying. He is obsessive.
Obsessed, yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
He reportedly employs an army of 30 doctors. Yeah.
Amazing.
He gained notoriety after, it revealed he pays him 30 doctors to help oversee his extreme wellness regimen. His goal is to eventually have all of his major organs, including brain, liver, kidneys, teeth, skin, hair, penis, and rectum, functioning as if they were in his late teens. Okay.
Sweet, dude. I hope he does it.
Yeah.
Sell that knowledge to us, dude.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
What a bummer, though. Could you imagine, like, being with that guy?
Yeah, it's
and
a
being
lot.
like, what are you drinking? What are you eating? Oh, is that a Diet Coke?
Yeah, it's going to be like that all the time.
You're like, oh, shut up, Brian.
All the time.
Fucking Brian.
Never ends.
I know. He's like, should you really be having that?
You're like,
God, and he sleeps in his hyperbaric chamber every night, probably. And
yeah, and then he also tells you, are you going to go for a dip in the chamber? And you're like, I don't really feel like it. And he's like, God, I got to deal with your bullshit every day. You don't take life seriously, you know?
So gross.
Yeah, he would really do the narcissistic game.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, my last girl, Jenny, she'd spend the night in that thing without me even having to ask.
Oh, yeah. What do you think he's like to be your dad?
Oof.
He's got 3 kids. Could
That's
you
a rough-
imagine
that's
this
a-
is your dad?
That's a heavy one.
You got
man.
no chance.
You got a heavy
He's
one.
perfect. You're not.
You know, I like
He's
to do the
perfect.
polar opposite on this show sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the guy who really takes care of his health.
Yeah.
And then there's, you know,
I thought I would take this time to tell you guys what happened in the subway bathroom the other day. I wasn't going to tell you guys, but fuck it. Why the hell not?
Why
I
the
told
hell
you
not?
guys everything else, right? So I walked in the subway and I told the guy, I'm going to buy a sandwich after I use the bathroom, which I was. But I was in such a hurry to get to the toilet that by the time I pulled down my pants, before I even sat on the toilet, I was already pooping. It was all over the toilet seat, all over the porcelain part of the toilet. And when I stood up to get dressed, I had poop all over my jacket. It was incredibly disgusting. And I had to use toilet paper, a whole roll of toilet paper, to clean up the whole mess. Jeez Louise. Things that happen when your body gets old.
so there's a really good case for him, you know, to actually pay attention to these things. Because she's
She's not
somebody,
that
she
old.
doesn't follow, yeah, she's not that old.
She's not even old.
But she might be around his age. And then there's somebody who takes care of himself like Brian. And then there's the lady right here.
Took a whole roll of toilet paper to
And she
clean
pooped on her
up.
jacket.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's the worst. Have you pooped like that violently?
Shit on my jacket? I don't think so.
I've never had such a violent.
Not like this. And she's like, God, I really had to go. You think she left and she was like, I'm not going to get that sandwich. I just got to get home. Oof.
That's the biggest travesty is that she
How
probably
mad?
didn't get her sandwich.
How mad would Brian be to have to spend the day with her?
my God.
You know?
They should do, can't they? I would love to see a reality show with Brian and we pair him up with her and they have to be married for like,
well, he would just be like,
a
I'm
week.
going to change who you are. You know? I'm going to help you be better because you suck. Yeah. It would be a fucking literal shit show.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Pretty bad.
We are supported by Ridge. Gifting for dads can be hard, but Ridge is making it easy with one of their biggest sales of the year for Father's Day. The Ridge wallet expands to hold up to 12 cards plus room for cash while remaining as slim as possible. Compare Ridge wallet to your old bulky wallet. There's 30 plus colors and styles to choose from, including carbon fiber, burnt titanium, forged ember, and burnt Damascus. Designed with RFID blocking materials that protects you from digital pickpocketers. With over 3 million customers and over 50,000 5-star reviews, the Ridge team is so confident you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for 99 days. You can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. The durable material means each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. We have these Ridge wallets and they're so cool because they're actually quite slim and they fit in the pocket very easily. And I like the idea that my husband's stuff is protected. Find the best Father's Day gift using my link, ridge.com/mom. And right now you can save up to 40% through June 15th. That's ridge.com/mom.
Aging. Also, we talked about there was a story that was trending a little while back about Justine Bateman.
Yes. Jason Bateman's sister.
Yeah.
Famous in the 80s, family
And she
ties.
she made the news because people are like, you look older. She's like, well, I'm 57.
She's like, I am older, dipshits.
Yeah. I'm just aging as people age. And just because she didn't do like plastic surgery and get injections and like, you know, she's just like, yeah, I'm just 57 and accepting it.
Yeah.
And people were like, but why do you look so old?
She didn't get her blephs done, upper bleph,
Upper
lower
bleph, lower
bleph,
blephs,
facelift,
yeah.
none of that shit. Yeah, I know. It was funny that this became a story. And there's an interview of her and she goes, I like my face. I
Yeah.
think my face is rad.
Yeah.
And I was like, how sad that this woman has to defend her face.
Yeah. Well, this is what's happened.
It's
is that
so fucked up.
because we resist aging so much
Yeah.
and what it looks like naturally, that when somebody of, you know, a noteworthy person goes, no, this is what I look like, people are like, ugh.
You old bag. Like, well,
Truth is, she looks great.
she's
She looks like a
fine, yeah.
normal 57-year-old woman.
She's 57. So, yeah, I agree. And so I've been looking at how actresses and people age, and I'm very obsessed with Isabella Rossellini, and I've always been
Let's see
obsessed
her.
with her. Will you go to her Instagram account? She's lovely. So she's like 70s, and she lives on a farm in upstate New York, and very natural. Like, look at her. She hasn't had work done either. She just puts on like a red lip and a little bit of eye makeup.
She doesn't seem wrinkled at all.
She's closer.
Well, yeah,
but
I mean,
she's great. And she just got, Lancome just picked her up again to do an ad campaign.
Really?
As a 70-year-old woman. Yeah. I mean, she's just
How do you know
fantastic.
she hasn't had any work done? Or she says it?
I'm assuming she hasn't. She
Why?
doesn't. I can't tell. I mean, if
Oh.
she has, like, get closer. I don't know. I don't think, maybe she has a little bit of done. I don't know. But it's very good.
Yeah.
And she's adorable. This is the egg she got from her ducks and her chickens, and she tells you about the eggs.
Yeah, she just looks like a normal 70-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. What's wrong with you, bitch?
How come you don't look as hot as you did when you were 20? Yeah.
Yeah, get some injections.
I get that sometimes from people. They go like, damn, you look old, man. I'm like, cool, thanks. You look a lot older than you used to. I'm like, well, I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should look older than I used to.
But do you think she's had work? There's the ad
I
that
don't
she's
know.
in right now. It's really cool.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like her.
No, she's a lovely lady.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
really smart too. She likes science and animals and shit. I like that too.
Very
I
cool.
kind of see myself like this is how I want to be. If you're cool
Loving
with that.
science and animals and shit.
Yeah, like when I'm 70,
Yeah.
I want a farm and I want
Depends.
goats.
Maybe you'll be blowing half the guys that work on the farm. And then I'm gonna have to rein it in with you. Pull back on those.
Isabella Rossellini wears a red lip, and she should wear my lipstick. Christina P's perfect red. What a perfect segue into my lipstick. This is from Italy. She's Italian as well, so I'm going to send Isabella Rossellini.
You're gonna send her one?
Yeah. Guys, send me to Stand Up Live. I'm going to be at the Comedy Works September 14th, 15th, and 16th. And then...
In Denver.
in Denver, yeah, downtown Momver. And then tomorrow I'm at the Red Room at Cap City in Austin here, just working out some new material in front of an intimate room of 70 or so people.
Cap City, which is at the
Red Room at the Bromain.
the Domain here in Austin, Texas. Yeah.
I love the Bromain.
It's very nice. It's a
So
nice
dignified.
outdoor mall.
Yeah.
It's really spread out. It's huge.
So I finally took a walk around, like, to the bar area. I didn't even know all that shit existed because we
So
only
much
go
out there.
to the one side with our kids.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's like a whole fucking other mall.
It's like a city.
It's like a city in a
It's
mall.
like a city.
Would you live at a mall?
No.
I know.
No,
So
I don't want to.
You can do that. You can live at the mall now.
You can live at the mall. Yeah.
Like in LA, people can live at the Grove. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't think of a worse idea than living amongst just crowds of people.
Yeah. I don't want to
That
do it.
sucks so bad.
I used to open like that. I remember when I did the old Palm Beach Improv. I was like, "Welcome to the mall. Some of you live here because there's apartments at the mall." I was like, who wants to live at the mall? Like,
Wow, that's crazy.
I understand liking it where you're like, I'm home, but like, oh, I lost sunglasses. I can just go downstairs to the Sunglass Hut because it's right here where I live.
I know.
You go to the Cheesecake Factory downstairs. It's too much. You don't want access to all the things you can buy.
All the time.
It's good to have a destination to go to.
Yeah, or maybe if you're a bachelor, that's like a perfect thing because then like you don't have to, you don't cook or anything.
Yeah.
Just walk on down near Cheesecake Factory.
Maybe it's the thing that, like, maybe there's a period of your life you want to live there for 6 months to experience that, but I wouldn't want it to be
Like,
a lifelong thing.
Transition period.
Yeah.
Like you're in between places.
Here, check this out.
Okay. Please no more puke.
This guy's in a trench.
No, baila, hermano.
Yeah.
What did he say? Bailar, hermano?
He said we lost another brother. Yeah.
Why would you show me that?
It's horrible or hilarious. It's in the folder. I
that
haven't
was
seen
all
it.
horrible.
Yeah. That was if you're listening, that was
Oh my God.
working on a trench when it collapses. Here's the update. He didn't make it. Yeah.
How did you feel watching that? Did you giggle?
Didn't make my heart jump a beat, if that's what you're wondering. Yeah. No, I didn't laugh. It just felt like, that's what happens when you go to work sometimes. You know?
I was waiting for poop to come out of the pipe. I was hoping that that pipe was active and I would see like crazy amounts of shit come out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to watch a person die. So thank you. That was cool.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That was not funny.
I didn't laugh.
No, I didn't hear you giggle.
I didn't laugh.
It wasn't, but that rodeo guy that his body was flapping around real fast. That
Very
was
dead.
Very funny.
And he was much more dead than that guy.
So
He was dead for a while.
so fucking
We were watching a body just flail for a while.
That made me giggle.
Yeah, you're a bad person.
Can I ask you a horrible question?
Sure.
Does this happen in America, you think?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just not always on video.
Do you ever heard of, no, it's never on video, of like trenches opening up, like sinkholes?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like, what is that?
I've seen that. I've seen a number of those videos. Very, very scary.
But that's just like
That's
the
probably
earth.
the scariest thing.
What is it, dude?
I don't know what's happening. I mean,
The earth just fucking
yeah,
opens,
Earth
bro.
just opens sometimes.
That's crazy. It just
That's
wants to
what
steal
a
us.
wild place we live. That the earth will just open sometimes, swallow people up.
Google sinkholes, motherfucker. Like, why does that happen?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why does this happen?
Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, just out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Imagine you're crossing the street right then.
Wait.
And that one just broke. Right. Sometimes they break and everything falls much deeper than that, Like much deeper.
What is happening? Just falls. Stuff just falls. The earth is like, I'm going to swallow you. This
Nothing you
dirty
can-
ass well.
And there's nothing and by the way, there's no complaint.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck, dude.
That's what there's no place you call to file a complaint afterwards.
Right. Like the city?
Yeah.
The city didn't
You're like,
do
what
that.
happened? They go, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, shit, dude.
Where you're in that car and then the car just goes bye-bye to the earth.
Gone.
Yeah.
It just, the earth swallows you.
Who are you going to call, the mayor?
Yeah.
What happened, man?
God? Yeah.
I'm really upset.
That is wild, dude.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it. It's just
that's
gone.
It's just gone. Because I've seen them at the beach, like in
And
California.
you're like, the lake? Like, no. We were just parked.
Yeah.
We were parked at the liquor hut and it's just gone.
Holy shit, dude.
Look at this shit.
It's just collapsing. Shit's just gone in a hole in the earth.
Sinkhole.
It's wild.
Bye-bye.
Happens everywhere too. It's not just these third world places.
No, that looks like
It's
a
everywhere.
like, oh, this is the ones that's crazy.
Oh, dude, get out of there. Get out of there.
Look at the size of that hole, man.
I know. Do you think you would just shit your pants? You just shit
you'd
your
be terrified.
fucking
You'd be
pants.
absolutely terrified. Beyond what you can even express. Oh, he's gonna go right into that hole? No way.
Don't go in there, dummy.
No one's
Okay,
no.
good. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you dipshit.
That's fucking crazy.
That's why you got to keep your eyes on the road.
That is crazy.
No texting. Oh, he's upside down, dude. There he is.
At least it's not that big pool of water
Yeah, I didn't like that.
where it just goes into water that the earth swallows.
Oh, shit. This guy on a bicycle. There he goes.
And let me tell you something. This oh my god.
A truck.
Yeah.
Like a big ass fucking semi truck. Mm-hmm. Just gone.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Give it to us. Let's see.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
I think the
it's
scarier
terrible.
ones are when it actually swallows something,
Mm-hmm.
Like those are much, much scarier. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Here, let's change this up. Ready? Here's Bert playing guitar. Isn't that a cool hooshie?
So cool.
What was that?
That was me. Sorry, I kicked the desk. I liked how it moved up and down in time with the guitar. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was. You guys don't have his name? That guy's well known.
Couldn't find him.
It's in the comments of that video.
Looking.
You got to give him credit, man. You can't just be like shirtless man.
You think this is Bryan Johnson's worst nightmare?
Totally.
This is why
Well,
he does
because his
shit like
organs
this.
are not aging well. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's not going to live very long.
Jesus Christ. Here's someone else who's not going to live very long.
Belly. Oh, yeah, dog.
This guy.
There's a bear. Brushing the teeth of a bear.
It's so crazy that somebody lives like this.
Foreigners with animals. Here we go.
Look at that.
Russians
Cut
with
the
animals.
shit. I'm brushing my bear's teeth. Hey. Snaps at it.
Yeah.
Like you would to your kid. Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around. Does a bear need you to brush its teeth? I don't think so. They don't need you to fucking brush their teeth.
I don't know.
They just chew bark or something. They eat trees and they're fine. That brushes their teeth naturally.
Yeah.
You don't need to brush a bear's teeth.
I don't think you do. You don't need to get a bear either. That's the other thing.
Most importantly, I feel like you don't even need to brush your dog's teeth, even though the vet tells you to do so.
You definitely don't need to.
Remember how bad Feep's mouth smelled?
Oh.
He never brushed his teeth.
His teeth were terrible. We'd give him things that like make the mouth smell better. Give him these treats. There's mints in them or something. Yeah. Dog mints.
But then they tell you never to give the dog anything. Like, don't give them greenies. It's going to mess up their stomach. Like, you can give a dog nothing, basically. Like, don't give them rawhide. It'll fuck up their stomachs.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, well, don't dogs in the wild just chew everything? You can't tell a fucking wild dog not to eat stuff.
You can't.
Yeah.
I know. But
Their
the fact that
stomachs
this
are
guy
fine.
has a bear in his house is what's
It's
the
so
craziest
retarded.
part of all. So crazy. That we've seen so many videos on this show now where people have really wild animals in the house. I mean, it's one thing to have it on your property, but those guys are watching movies with a liger on the couch.
I know.
And you just hear like, fucking A.
I know. It's in your home.
This is in his kitchen.
It's gross enough when dogs and cats are in your house and they shit in your house.
Dog, you have a grizzly in your kitchen? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I can't
Where to
smell
find
good.
a big old bitch. Guys, look, if you really want you a big Bertha, try going to the bar. If you see a big bitch sitting alone at the bar, she's going to be very easy to approach. One of the reasons why is because she feels resentment towards all the pretty bitches who get chosen over her. So approach her, and I promise you, she will start the conversation up herself. Another thing you can do is Walmart. Just wait by the motorized carts and start fishing. You'll catch a whale every 10 minutes.
Damn.
Wow.
This guy's really figured it out. Where to find big women, smiley face.
Oh, the guy with the big Burt gut? That's Mad Macca from the Cosmic Psychos.
Cool.
He definitely has a following because a lot of people were commenting that on that.
Yeah. They're like, there's Bert.
They're like, that
playing
guy
the
can
guitar.
fucking rip. I mean, clearly he was playing the guitar over his head. So
yeah, it's amazing.
yeah.
It's good talent.
But this is amazing advice. Go up to a big bitch at a bar and she'll start, or wait by the motorized carts at Walmart. And he said, start fishing.
He's not wrong.
He's
Get
definitely not
yourself
wrong.
Will you do it, Annie? The voice, the 3-piece.
What'd you say?
You knew it. You did it really well in between.
Oh, man, get your 3-piece, 5-piece, whatever the fuck you eat, and get your ass on, bitch. Fuck.
It's good Kevin Samuels right there.
Another thing you can do is try the gym. Go to the gym in January, because that's when all the big bitches want to start working out because they don't want to be fat no more. On the downside, all they fat ass get tired by the end of February, so you got to act quick. Another thing you can do is go to an all-you-can-eat buffet or a church. Better yet, go to an all-you-can-eat buffet after church.
Yeah.
It's like killing 2 elephants with 1 stone.
Jesus.
Game is game.
Yeah.
He's right about the buffet. Whenever Chase and I do a casino, that's the favorite part of our journey.
Sure.
Is to go to the buffet. And that's where the heavy hitters are, for sure. They love a buffet, as do I. But, man, there are a lot of fatzos at casinos.
Yeah.
He's forgetting that demo as well.
Well, casinos, I think, implies buffets.
Oh,
You know?
sure.
Yeah. Casinos definitely have a lot of big women. Big people.
Big sassy broad.
Yeah, big old sassy ass broad. I'll deal with your nigga. Go on with your fat ass.
I didn't say it any. I don't do no. Okay. It's your big ass.
Oh, we don't play that shit around here.
Not on my channel.
Get that fat ass on up out of here then with your 3-piece, 5-piece, whatever the fuck you eating.
So big, you cannot answer how much you weigh.
I'm a 10. Oh, okay. So you Beyonce? Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say? 10. tan.
Oh, okay. You Rihanna? Mm-hmm. You Beyonce?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Beyonce, she ain't a 10. So what are you? I guess I'm a 9. Huh?
So this is called hogging. This is when you go hogging.
That was the first time I heard it was when I was a freshman in college. And one of the offensive linemen, big guy, goes, he was injured, so he wasn't playing that week. He goes, are you going to go to the game? And I was like, I think the game's in like Virginia. He's like, yeah, come with me, man. We can go hogging, right after the game. And I was like, hogging? I go, what are you talking about? He's like, get us a big old fat girl, And I was like, oh my God. I had never heard. He goes, yeah, I like to go hogging every once in a while.
Dang.
I was like, wow.
Every once in a while. Just to change it up. Just
mix it up.
He just liked big girls.
Let's have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see what. Yeah. Is it different? I wonder.
Watch the game. We'll go hogging right after.
What's the difference between banging a big sassy broad and a normal petite broad? Anybody?
I mean,
what?
You got to find the hole, I guess. I don't know. Well, what is the difference? I mean,
what's the diff?
I mean, I'm a big sassy broad too, so I want to say like, oh, there's limited positions, but it's like I think those were probably cut off by the time I got there already too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing is you're just dealing with a lot more.
I mean, they do
meat.
a lot more though.
They do a lot more. They make up for it.
That's the allure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big sassy broads.
She's not going to ever say, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you go hogging.
Yeah.
Hogs will eat all the slop.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They eat whatever you throw in their pen.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. There's no. I don't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's your
God
big
bless.
ass sassy broad.
The fans, we always remark of this show, have so many talents.
So many.
Some of them are remarkably funny. We see really funny memes. We see really funny videos made, really funny edits. Some are remarkable artists. Will sketch something, paint something. You're like, holy shit. And there are also remarkable musicians. This is Marcus Gerhardt. Check this out.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura and
Christina Bateman.
Oh shit! That's dope.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean,
that was awesome.
That was jam, dude.
That was a jam, homie.
Way to go, dude.
Dang, I wish
I'm
I could
impressed.
play the drums like that.
You can.
Would you be mad if I got a drum kit in the house?
Yeah.
What if I built a room, a soundproof room, and I just practiced?
You're gonna build it?
I do want to play the drums. I really do. I feel in my heart I could do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You can do it.
I really want to try.
Where are you gonna build it?
I mean, I can just put it in my goth mom room under our bedroom there, and then I'll just practice early in the morning. Oh no! When you're doing your Oculus, I can be on my drums.
I'm fucking fighting for our country.
God, that's definitely a lot. I mean, how do you get good at the drums? Like, as a little kid, your parents must be so forgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you kill yourself if your kid's like, I'm really into these drums, and they got to practice?
I think now, right, with technology, the way drum, you can get like kind of where they put in ear monitors and
he's got a fucking
right?
drum kit in his house.
Well, no, I used to. I used to in the big house, but now that I got an apartment, I can't fucking slam that shit in the apartment. So yeah, I got an electronic one, and you could play it in your headphones, and it sounds like a real.
I want to. Will you get me one for my Smurf day?
Where are you gonna put it though?
They're cheap.
How big
too.
is it?
How big? I mean,
like that? Like a big as a regular?
Well, no, because he's got like a full, crazy whatever, like 13-piece kit. You could just get like a 6-piece kit, and it'd be like
that's fine as shit.
Smaller than that desk in front of you. Yeah.
Oh, our neighbor has this.
He does?
Yeah, next door in the game room.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room though.
I know. Okay.
I mean, yeah, we can do it. I got an idea. I got an idea.
What is it? Lenovo.
I think downstairs. You go downstairs, there's that play area. There's an area over to the right. There's something. We could remove that and put it there.
Yep. The kids will like a drum kit.
Fuck
too.
yeah.
That'll be
They'll
fun.
fuck that thing up.
Fuck it up so hard. Yo, did I tell you I'm buying them a punching bag?
Yeah, you mentioned this the other day.
I think it's good because they're just so wild and aggressive.
Yeah.
Get them to kick. Ellis will be like, come on, let's go downstairs and train. And then they fucking punch shit and train, and he wants to. He wants to get strong.
He goes, I'm the strongest guy. And I go, okay. And then I just like picked him up off the ground. He goes, no, you're probably stronger than me. And I was like, yeah.
The strongest guy.
Probably for right now. Yeah. I go, you want to be the strongest guy. So if some random lady needs to blow someone, she picks you out of the whole lineup, you know?
Don't encourage him, Nadav. You're still mad at me.
Oh, you put the J broads on. You put on the J broads. Okay.
Can I change the subject then?
Yeah.
Can I talk about Hawaii?
I talk about Hawaii.
Can I tell you I had a stupid thought? I'd like to share my stupid thought with you and see if
you
it
have
resonates.
many. What are they?
Yeah. Okay. So, the other day,
yeah,
I was in the green room and we were playing music that we all liked, right? And Chase is more familiar with like pop music of today because she's younger than me, and I like my goth weird shit, right? And so I was playing her some jams of mine, and she was playing me some jams of hers. And when I was listening to her jams, I was like, dude, bro, like all this sounds like the same jams to me. Like it all sounds like the same song.
Yeah.
I can't hear a difference in these songs. And she goes, well, it's interesting because in your music, I can't hear the difference in these songs that you're playing me.
Really?
And then it occurred to me.
Uh-oh.
So like you develop your musical tastes when you're like a teenager, and then your brain kind of maybe dials into that and it prefers that groove, you know?
Totally does.
So like I can't even, I don't even hear it. Like pop music, it literally sounds...
Today's pop music?
Bro, I try so hard. You know what? I like that Nicki Minaj song that you...
Whole lot of money.
Yeah. Like I like that one because it sounds dark.
It does. It is dark. It has a dark tone
groove to it.
Yeah.
I like that. I do wish she wouldn't just rap about money. I feel like it's very... It's a played out topic, and I wish she would go a bit deeper because I think she's capable of like...
She certainly is.
Talking about stuff other than making money. It's fucking boring.
Yeah. It's true. It is boring.
But yeah, anyway, does that resonate with you? Like you
1,000%.
literally don't even hear other genres.
Well, I think what happens is, I mean, I know there's been some type of study done about our capacity to digest new stuff starts to fade as we get older. So everybody who's older than you, you know, they always have their preferences stuff from their era, right? So they go like somebody's 70s, like, I like the music from the 60s. And you're like, okay, it's good music, but it's because of like, that's when they're first taking in sounds. I also think there's something to, you know, sometimes people who like sitcoms, you go like, they keep watching them, right? They watch them for 10 years after they're on the air, and you're like, why do they like them? And what they tell you is they're like, it's like comfort food. It's that you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with the anxiety of, will I like this? They go, I already know I like this. So the feelings are, this is something I know I like. I don't have any of that. How am I going to spend this time? It's soothing.
Truth.
I find that to be true when I listen to like the hip hop that I grew up with and love. When I put it on, what it is just like, oh, I know what it is.
It's familiar.
It's familiar. I like it. It keeps me like calm.
Regulated.
It's like soothing.
That's
right?
what it is. Yeah, you're regulating yourself with the shit that you've regulated yourself with for so many
long.
years.
And the familiarity of it feels good.
Yes. And then I don't like to take leaps, or like I don't want to.
I get a lot of anxiety. You know, check out this album. I'm like,
no,
check out this show. People are like, you should check out this show. It's really good. I'm like, oof. And what I find is that, I mean, I got to be into the show within 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I don't go like, I'll give it a few episodes. I have to check it out. And if I don't even want to, I've changed in that sometimes I don't want to shit on shows sometimes because I know too many people involved. Like I'm actually, have the phone numbers of people who are on the show. Yeah. There's a couple really popular ones that I could not get into. Like they're very, very highly respected shows. And I'm like, it just didn't do it for me. I gave it a chance. And I think, we all have to allow ourselves to like what we like and dislike what we dislike. I have that thing where it's like if it doesn't get me right away, I feel that way about books
right away. Yeah.
Ryan Holiday said that great thing. People who read a lot quit a lot of books.
Yeah.
And people who don't read a lot get they go I got to keep reading this book. He's like, no, you don't.
You don't need to.
If the writer didn't capture your attention, he's like, that's the writer's fault. Throw that book down. Pick up another book.
I 1,000% agree.
And that's a really good piece of advice, I think.
Also, I skip the first few chapters of things in articles, especially. I'm like, no, all that's filler. Just go to the actual meat.
Oh, you read like my father.
Yeah. And
what was that?
Books.
I missed that part.
It's true. Like, don't read the introduction. That's the fucking whole thing. Anyway, I agree. Okay. I give TV shows more of a shot.
Yeah,
I want you to look. We did this on Where My Mom's At. Please look up Phil Collins and show
I have it. You think I didn't pull this stuff?
You didn't? Oh my God.
I got more stuff.
Shut the front door. Okay.
I was going to really set this up.
Oh, I didn't know.
No,
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you had it.
No, I know. I'm excited that we're thinking the same thing.
Yeah. This goes out to Agent Jeans because he's a huge fan.
Yeah. Phil Collins performing still. He's in his 70s. All right.
Yeah.
There he is. He's still jamming, but he's in an office chair. Now, Phil Collins does have a spinal cord injury.
Right.
Okay. But it's weird to see him in an office chair in what could be like Madison Square Garden. I'm not sure. I thought it would be a more decorative chair.
Exactly. He's a legend.
Something that like Prince would sit in.
Give him a throne.
Like a throne. Yeah.
He's Phil Collins, guys.
He's like sitting at a Lenovo in this.
Yeah.
Thing,
Yes. They were literally like backstage
and swaying. He's doing this right here. He's like, da, 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 and he can still hit the notes.
Studio.
He can sing. He can really sing.
Oh my God. But you guys couldn't find him a better chair. Like they literally, some grip in the back was like, yeah, this is a chair we have laying around in the green room. Like, how embarrassing.
I can't stand. It's crazy what happens to the body. It's just.
I know. And Bryan Johnson would never tolerate that kind of aging.
Well, that's never going to happen to Bryan Johnson.
It's never going to happen.
Mr. Curry, you are a legend. I'm honored to get to talk to you tonight. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm happy to see you.
Thank you. Now we are on.
One of the best actors of a generation, also in a chair. Now, did he have something like a health thing? What?
He had a stroke.
He had a stroke. Yeah. This is what happens. And by the way, this is everybody's future, so don't think this isn't going to happen to you. You're going to be in a wheelchair too.
Tim Curry. I love him so much.
The best. He is fucking unbelievable. Yeah. The thing is, wheelchairs. Yeah, he's such an unbelievable actor.
Hello, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
I saw that so many times in LA at the New Art Theater, Saturday night, midnight. I mean, this guy's part of my childhood.
He's made.
Look how great he is.
So many performances. Incredible. He even made something that would be a throwaway, like it would have been a not memorable performance. That's when you really know you're dealing with a top tier actor, actually. Like Home Alone 2, one of those. He's like the concierge, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That deals with Macaulay Culkin. That would be just, you'd be like the guy that played, but he makes it like one of that smile.
Yeah, the teeth. He has such great teeth.
Yeah, he makes that such a memorable part.
He's got great teeth because they're not perfect. They're just like a little crooked, a little off.
That's my favorite thing about teeth.
Oh God, don't do the side by side. So depressing.
Well, here's the thing: wheelchairs, they don't have to stop you. You can still sing. You can still get out there. You can still do fun stuff.
I got.
You know, you can still get after it. You can still box. Look at her move. You know, you can still get into a fight.
Oh, it's lit. Wheelchair fight.
Wheelchair fight.
Father, what the fuck is going on? It's going down.
Hell yeah.
They wanted to give you a preview now. How you sat on his head? How the fuck he sat on his head? What's going on out here? How the fuck he sat on his head, my nigga?
You know,
sit on his
I
head?
think the thing about being in a wheelchair, if you're listening to this, I feel like they would all be like, please don't not include us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being seen as like, oh, we're a protected class because our legs don't work.
I know.
Nobody wants that.
No, they don't want to be ostracized.
Yeah, show us doing shit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Except if I'm stroked out and my face is melted, just don't take me out anymore.
If you were like that, I'd play clips of you every week. Look at Christina trying to talk. She's trying to talk right. She's trying to order food right here. Look at her. Drool just spilling out of her mouth.
You know what? You're right. You changed my mind. We got to normalize. Yeah, we got to normalize
like,
this
is that an
stuff.
order for a taco? What the fuck was that?
This is true. We should be featuring people that have strokes.
And then every time you spoke here, I would just mute your mic. Like you'd be like, oh, I'm like, Jesus, we can't fucking make it anything you're saying. Learn how to talk.
Yeah. I probably would like that more than just hiding in the shadows at home. You know?
Yeah. No, it would still make you feel like you're part of life.
That's cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to have a stroke before you? You're insane.
Why?
You're going to stroke out way before me.
Why?
You're a man. First of all, men die before women. You're all fucking stressed out because you work way harder than I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your family history, I don't think you guys
It's not
get
stroke
strokey.
history. No.
Well, me neither. But I feel like, don't you think Tom will stroke out before me? He's just more stressed out than me.
I mean, I think Tom probably is more stressed. And also you have the Eastern Bloc bloodlines.
Cockroach DNA.
So, yeah, you're probably going to outlive everyone.
I hope so. Please. Please. I just don't want to like, get a stroke. Oh, wait a minute. Remember, my mom said she had strokes. Remember? But then we found out she just passed out at Lamps Plus. The doctor was like, she didn't have a stroke. She just didn't drink enough water and passed out at Lamps Plus.
Yeah. And she was like, I had a stroke.
I had a stroke.
And we were like, shut the fuck up.
She hated you so much that day when we visited her in the hospital.
I remember.
You were trying to cheer her up. You were so sweet. You're like, are we going to go dancing later? And she was like, go dancing later.
After my stroke. How? And I was like,
my mom's house.
My mom's house.
My mom's house.
Pick your fucking face up off your neck.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Can't they like do plastic surgery to lift up the limp side of your face?
I don't think so. Because it's like your nerves aren't firing, you know?
So they can
they
take
can
the
pick
skin.
it up, but then you'd still be like,
but that's okay. Like if I had half, like Tim Curry, half of his face was melting down.
Yeah.
So what I would do is go to my plastic surgeon, have her just tighten up that side, maybe even it out, get the blephs done, little work.
Yeah.
Even it out. So what?
I think when you're in that stage, you're not like, you know, cosmetically, I'm a little bummed out, right? You're just probably like, hey, half my body doesn't function.
I guess tomato. I still want to look good.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm still trying to get laid. Still trying to suck dicks. You know me.
Jesus Christ.
You don't like that?
Let's see. 2/3 of people at 6 months post-stroke continue to present with persisting facial palsy after 6 months.
Yeah, so
some of the droop restores. So if you just immediately go to fix it,
I won't. It won't be immediate, but I will have them do temporary. Like maybe they could tape it up.
Temporary. Can you give me a temporary facelift?
Do some Botox and filler.
You got to give it. You got to
up.
see what happens after 6 months first. You know?
Yeah, I'd wait. And plus, I'll be bummed, like you said.
Oh, you'll be so bummed.
I'll be like depressed that my life is
You'll
over.
be in such a
and
depression
stuff.
that I would just wheel you into the lake.
I think wish you would. Oh, Michael Caine.
He's another fucking amazing guy. 85th?
No.
85 years old, Michael Caine.
He
That's
still
incredible.
looks okay.
And they showed, how is Paul McCartney? He's moving around pretty well.
Thank God.
He's got to be 80, 82, something like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He looks great there. 80 years old.
Oh, he looks amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Mick Jagger's 79.
He is.
Ringo is 82.
Yoko's
90.
She just won't die.
No.
And everybody wants her to die, and she just won't die.
Evil never dies.
Yeah.
God, she's
After
annoying.
nearly drowning with a beach wheelchair, we had to come up with an alternative way for Sammy to go to the beach. Because the sand and broom is so flat and hard, a normal wheelchair can go on the beach. And I blew up a donut for Sam to use as her floating device, which worked so well. So I'm proud to say we've got this beach thing down pat. Next on the itinerary was the croc part. The things I remembered was that the croc's brain is the size of a thumbnail. If you're trying to fight it off, go for the belly. And if you're fleeing from a croc, run in a straight line for as long as you can. We headed back around 4:30 and I did Sammy's hair and makeup and got her dressed. And look how beautiful she looks. Also jumped in the shower because I was covered in crusty salt from the beach. When both of us were ready, we headed to the Mangrove Hotel where we found that the Blue Bear was taken by someone without a permit. But we didn't let the selfishness of other people ruin our night. Instead, we enjoyed the view and the cocktails, and that was our last night in Broome.
Are they lovers?
I think so. They're beautiful.
I know. I'm like, I kind of want to be with them. They're so sweet.
I would go with them.
I know.
But I feel like they wouldn't like me.
I feel like they wouldn't like me either.
Yeah.
Because we're not like good enough to hang out with them, right? Like we're not good enough people.
They're like really nice people.
Yeah.
Remember you were saying that the other day?
Yes.
About somebody's, significant other. And you're
Can I say who?
No, don't fucking say who. Jesus Christ.
So this person's significant other is so lovely.
Yeah.
Like so nice and lovely that I was like, I feel like I'm a monster and I can't be
and you know
around
it right
them.
away.
Yeah.
Like I have the same thing with that person and other people who you've met, and all of a sudden you go like, this is a really good person. So you start to go like, hey.
Yeah.
I like the way roses feel too.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We are like, thank you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. And I'm like, I am friendly, but I'm not that nice. Like overly nice.
Yeah, yeah. They're so friendly and so genuine. And you're like, this is actually like these people are out there.
She's really like that.
So genuinely like that. And then they, like they have a reaction to like, oh, somebody said something sassy and it was terrible. And you're like, that is terrible. Yeah. I wouldn't say something like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Just because.
No, I like musicals, like things that are nice.
Normal things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys going to do today? That sounds like a lot of fun, that hike. And then you're going to go smell different perfumes at the thing and donate some clothes at the shelter.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. I feel like there's no dark thoughts in those people's heads or like weird.
Yeah, I watched a biography on a last night. What'd you do? And they're like, yeah.
Fucking exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like weird shit. I like weird stuff. I like watching videos of people in wheelchairs and making fun of people that have had strokes and their faces melting and shit. You know what I mean? Like, how do you explain that to someone?
You don't explain that to someone. Yeah.
Yeah. See, right now, like even just how I am, I think I'm autistic.
Well, if you
I
said
just
that
say
to the
crazy
person
shit.
we're talking about, they would just go like, what?
And the thing is, I'm not a bad person. I think I'm a good person.
But you know what's the
I
hardest
just
part
can't
about being around someone? I'm not talking about who we're talking about.
Yeah.
In general, those people, like the really sweethearts, it's what they laugh at. That's the hardest part.
I know.
Because you see them, they laugh at the laugh track on this. They're like, ha 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 ha. And all the goodwill they built with you for being a good person, immediately you're like, are you really laughing at this? Like, this makes you LOL?
I know. Or even worse.
Ah. The guy, he thought it was blood, but it was ketchup. And you're like, great. Very funny.
For me, the laughter I can forgive, but it's music.
Oh, yeah.
It's music for me. If I know you're like, I shouldn't even say the names of the people I hate, because then, you know what I mean? If you're into like corny shit, I'll be like, dude, I can't. We're never gonna.
Yeah.
You're just another species of human.
This goes to, I had dinner with that behavioral scientist. This is a few months ago. And there was a group of us. And one of the things he talked about was that people, there's an expression, right? It's very common. People say opposites attract, Opposites attract. And he goes, nothing could be further from the truth. This is like scientifically proven that what we're talking about right now is essentially what appeals to you and how you should be with people who share similar
It's
interests.
so much better.
Whether it's your romantic relationships, your friendships, there's a reason why somebody goes, I like fishing, and you go nothing could interest me less. Well, guess what? Like that's a starting off point of like this is probably not the person you're gonna align with. But if someone's like, I like fishing, you're like, I love it. It's like there's an immediate bond, and this goes for every relationship in your life. This is like one of the biggest studies that was ever done. The more similarities you have with somebody, the higher probability, whether it's romantic or platonic friendship, that it's going to work out. Because that's what everything's about. Everything's about like, do you like this? I like this. And what we all have is that this selfish thing inside of us where you just want to be around people who like what you like.
I know, it's so much easier.
And you're never wrong. You just have to find people who like what you like.
Well, that makes sense because whatever you're attracted to comes from your wiring. So if you guys are both attracted to same or similar things, that would make sense that your wiring is probably the same.
Did you know that the study showed that even having the same initials as somebody is appealing to them?
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? Like there's a part of us that even on a level likes that.
That's true.
Your brain just goes like, oh, your name starts with an N? My name starts. Like that's what people like.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, they like things that have their name in them.
Yeah, people like to hear their names, Tom.
Yeah.
That's so
Pretty
true. You
cool.
don't say my name at all, ever.
I don't say your name?
I said it a few times, but not a lot. You're not a big name person.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying.
You don't say like Christina a lot. A lot.
I said it here a couple times.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I don't even hear it anymore. I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't hear it.
Maybe you couldn't hear because you had a dick in your mouth and you weren't listening.
Wow. Wow, that cut deep.
Yeah.
That cut deep. Deep cuts, babe.
Yeah.
Deep.
The point is, though, hang out with people you like. Hang out with people who like the same things as you, whether it's music or movies or dick sucks. Just hang out with people that like what you like.
It's so true. Because I feel like in the mom world, in the parenting world in general, it's like being in high school again.
Yeah.
Because you're on this sea of people that you have to associate with, but you may or may not like them.
Yeah.
So you're having to find that one diamond in a sea of fucking turds to kick it with. And then you hope that your kids like it,
sometimes
like each other.
The
It's
same thing
fucking
goes for
brutal.
like dude, like just being friends with dudes. And I mean like at all stages of life. Like there's sometimes you're like, oh, this dude seems like a good dude, right? And then right away he's like, I like rock climbing. And right away your insides you're like, yeah, that's a nice guy, but
it's not gonna happen.
Right? Like that's his like favorite thing. He's like, oh, we're going on a rock climb Friday and we're going to rock climb Monday. And you're like,
nah, bro.
Yeah. And then he plays his music and you're like, He's like, can you believe that Jimmy Buffett's coming to town?
Oh
You're like,
my God,
fuck.
Margaritaville. It's my
And you're like,
favorite time.
you're a nice guy, and I'll always like say how you doing, but like we're not gonna be friends. You're a rock climbing Jimmy Buffett fan.
Yeah.
Like it's just where's our friendship gonna be?
It's not gonna happen.
And he's like, do you want to go BMX bike riding with us? No, I have zero interest in this shit.
You know what's so true? Because
Couldn't be less interested.
Even my oldest friends, like Jenny and Shauna,
Yeah.
that I've had since I was 13 years old, we like the same music.
It's a
We
big
like
one.
the same art. We like the same movies. We like the same clothes. We like the same shit. That's
Yeah.
so true. Yeah,
course.
dog. My oldest and dearest.
Think about
same
besties that like when you go like, I know that person, I know their bestie. They have a tight
Oh.
bond over shared interests.
Oh, dog.
That's what it's all about.
Bro.
My best friends at each stage of my life, we had to have a huge similar interest in at least one aspect of life. Like I remember in Minneapolis, it was humor. It was my closest friends. We shared a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years later, we played sports together. So that's a big one. You bond over the fact that you're on the same team. You obviously have the same interests. You're playing the same sport. And then you would have some other ones that would carry over, music or humor. And then that carried through high school, college, big one, music, movies.
Major.
If we didn't like the same thing, we wouldn't have like decided to live together and hang out.
Oh, yeah.
It just continues that. And then if you talk about dates, like when you go on dates, that's the thing you find out like right away. You sit next to someone, you can have a drink with someone, dinner with someone. And at the end of like an hour, you could be like, no, there's not a chance. Why? We don't have any similar interests.
Mm-mm.
Or it's like fireworks because conversation flows. Oh, I like that. You like that,
Yeah, because you and I don't have exact parallel interests
No.
or or likes, but we overlap.
We overlap. You don't have to overlap on everything.
I think you and I can sit down and find a movie easily to watch between the two of us.
Movies can work.
We can find a band we both dig, listen to in the house.
Humor. We laugh about a lot of the same
we
things.
LOL at the same.
But that's a big one. That's a huge part of life. That's what you're going to be doing is like talking shit and laughing.
That's a huge part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone asked me, I get asked this a lot, like, what's the secret to finding a good partner? And I always say,
Aryan brotherhood.
White.
Yeah.
You ain't right if you ain't white.
The brotherhood. Yeah.
So make sure they're the right race, number one.
Number one, look for that tattoo on the neck or the chest somewhere. Big one.
Soreños.
What do you tell them?
I tell them that you should find somebody that you can sit in a cafe with for hours and talk to. Because that is like, that's what we do. You and I sit here for fucking hours.
Yeah.
And days, and that's marriage. And like, how do you handle stress, and do you share a vision of the future? Because if one of you is a low frequency slacker and one of you wants to ride it hard and be a winner, good luck, dude. I think that's why you and I always worked, because we both shared a vision of what the future should look like, you know?
Yeah.
But if I would be like holding you back or being like, no, don't do that, don't take chances, go be an accountant, then you know what I'm saying? And if you were like that with me, like, no, just stay home, don't do nothing.
Don't do anything fun. Yeah.
Or
There's a lot of people like that.
Don't go for your dreams. We risked everything and then it paid off, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I like his name, to be honest. Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that chick.
Yeah. A lot of same interests.
Or if you're risk averse and one of you isn't risk averse. Yeah.
Well, sometimes somebody has to be a little more than you. But you can't be with somebody who's like, I don't take any risks.
Total chicken shit.
Yeah. Although those people pair up a lot. Two risk-averse people will pair up a lot.
Oh, and then maybe they're happy that way.
They're happy that way. Some of them are, sure.
I also saw a TikTok where it was Esther Perel.
Yeah.
You know, the couples therapist.
Yeah.
Esther Perel, your favorite. She's Israeli, no?
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And she was like, in a relationship, there are two kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
One who wants closeness and intimacy because of their childhood.
Yeah.
And the other who feels smothered and claustrophobic and believes their insides are dying through intimacy.
Yeah.
So it's like one of you wants love and connection and the other one that thinks that's going to kill them inside. Does that resonate with you at all?
Very much so. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one are
Females
you?
are entitled and fucking lazy.
I think we both know.
I think we both know.
All right. We got to run, Gene.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Bye, Mommy.
Hello, excuse me. Can I talk to you, please, girl? Life feels like fucking hell without a girlfriend. Just cause I got a bald head and I'm horny doesn't make me a bad person.
You get into like fucking straight up fucking songs, you know? Yeah.
Only wanna think about her every day and every night, girl. You're gonna be the most important person in my life, girl. We're gonna be lovers at first sight, girl. Fuck what others think of us. There's nothing wrong with being horny. Everyone's different, it's part of life. It's part of life, girl. I need sex, girl. I get horny fast, girl. Let's fuck in my car, cause I'm on a sweat, girl. I need sex, girl. I get horny fast, girl. Let's fuck in my car, cause I'm on a sweat, girl. So I can lose face fat. Face fat. Baby girl. So I can look sexy. Face fat. Baby girl. So I can look sexy. Face fat. Baby girl. So I can look sexy. Face fat. Baby girl. So I can look. Let's fall in love, girl. So we can enjoy the best forever young years together. So we can have passionate and hardcore sex every day and every night. And make Armenian babies one day.
Hey, you just watched a full episode of Your Mom's House. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, watch another one. Maybe you'll like that one. They're everywhere. Look, I don't know. They place them in like cubes, squares, whatever it is. Just click another one. Maybe you'll find someone you like or someone will get hurt.